Hello everyone, Carl here. Most of you probably clicked on this video to find the cheapest quality solder that is available on AliExpress. So here it is, the blue Kaina solder, also known as Kainais. I prefer this solder over anything because of the price and the good quality. And also, here's the worst of Chinese solders, KAISI. Now, you may click off this video, but you may keep watching if you want to know more about the properties of the solders that you can see right now. I have the Kaina, mechanic flux, Jinhu, KAISI, and some generic brand. So this solder right here, it was also advertised as the Kaina that you can see on the right side, but this is what I received. The seller refunded me most of the money. And yep, this is the generic unbranded one. This is also pretty shit, so I don't recommend that one. As you can see, I've put the mechanics flux into a syringe, so it's easier to put onto a PCB that requires SMD soldering or reflowing, since it gets pretty messy with the small pot. So let's begin the test with this quality solder. That is, well, it's pretty good. We're gonna try it at 230 degrees, since that's the best way to test solders at lower temperatures. I usually solder at 300 or 350 degrees since, well, it gives me the best results, but going low is also is really good for a test. So here you can see that it wicks pretty easily onto the semi-corroded copper plating, and here you can see the nice shiny good quality solder. Next up, we are going to test the mechanics flux, also at 230 degrees Celsius, and it's a little hard to get out of the syringe once it's been sitting in there, but once it gets going it doesn't stop. So as you can see, 230 degrees, and I'm just gonna put the tip on there, and immediately you can see that the result is pretty good. No problems whatsoever. You could use this in an oven without any issues. Here's the nice and shiny blob of the mechanics. I don't know why they like to call it flux or whatever, but it's solder paste. So here's the Jinhu, the one that I got ripped off on eBay. It's okay. It's not as bad as KAISI, but it's still pretty bad. It managed to do it at 230 degrees anyway, so that's one plus. So this one, the shittiest one, I've rolled it up into this kind of thing, and I'm gonna try soldering this on 230 degrees. Although I know this is going to fail, I just want to show you why this is so bad. So here you go. You can see that it's kind of melting, but at the same time it's not. It's pretty bad. Yeah, so this is the part where you have to turn up your temperature. Doing this on 300 or 350 degrees is not going to be a problem. I'm going 260 just to see how it does. So on 260 degrees Celsius, it works, but again, I would not recommend this. As you can see from the solder blob, it gets really faint and it's not as shiny as the quality ones. Even the Jinhu is actually like shinier than that one. And so the last one, the unbranded generic solder that I bought some time ago. I don't remember where I bought it, but there it is. So this test is done also on 260 degrees, just like the last KAISI one. And you can see that as soon as it dries, it turns into, well, cools, I mean. As soon as it cools, it turns into pretty bad solder. So you can see the results here on the PCB. They're completely in order, just like they're on the table. They're also tin. So that's about it. The winner is Kaina. Out of them all, it's the best. Also the mechanics flux isn't two bads, well, I mean them soldering paste. And if you found this video useful, please leave a like and maybe comment if you have something to say, or maybe you can recommend me some other Chinese solders that you find pretty good. Personally, I would recommend everyone this one. As you can see, I've used up 2 rolls already. It's pretty good. So, full disclosure, some of the links below are affiliate links. That means no additional cost to you, but I will earn a small commission percentage if you click through it and make a purchase. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.